Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update. And in this video, I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Harmony One, whose current price stands at the $0.199 mark. And here on TradingView, the market is down by 4.00%. And in this video, I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Harmony One has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.016 mark. And I expect us to see a nice pump to the upper side, having our 5 taking us back to an all-time high, because I believe Harmony One has done the minimum that we expected that ABC correction to do. And I have a target area here on the screen within this blue target area at around the $0.23 mark and the $0.19 mark, which is the minimum that I expect that wave one to the upper side to do. So if I apply the fibs here, you can see that that target area lies between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5. And before I get to the key scenarios that I expect us to see on this chart, it's good that I inform you that this is a very important week, because tomorrow we expect the FOMC committee to give us an update on the interest rates, and the decision that they make will have a major effect on these markets. So we need to have that in mind. We expect Harmony One also to give us an update this week on the hack that was done, I think either early this month, late last month. So we need also to see Harmony One talking to us as a way of trying to regain our trust in investing in the coin. Here on the chart, if I jump to the 4-hour chart so that I can get into the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart. Here on the 4-hour chart, the price of Harmony One has been trading within this bigger channel over here in blue, and at the moment we have broken out of that channel to the lower side. We have even lost a key area of support at around the $0.02 mark, and I also have this Elliot wave pattern, which I believe Harmony One was trading within, and I expected us to continue pushing to the upper side in that wave 3, having a target area at around the $0.03 mark, and that I was basing it on the trend-based Fibonacci's. So if I apply the trend-based Fibonacci here to see how I came up with that target area, you can see that target area is at around the fib level 1.618, which is the minimum that I expected the price of Harmony One to go to once we have a breakout to the upper side in that wave 3. But at the moment, I believe this is not playing out. I need to restructure how I have drawn these Elliot waves. And before I thought that we might continue pushing to the upper side, and once we see a wave 5 to the upper side, that would be our wave 1. Then see an ABC correction in a wave 2, then see another ABC, a 5 wave count having a wave 3, then a wave 4 and a wave 5 to complete that higher Elliot wave count. But at the moment, according to what we have here on the charts, now that you have lost this key area of support and you have continued unlocking even lower prices, and we are just about to touch our next key area of support at around the $0.19 mark, it's possible that this might be our wave 2 and this might be our wave 1. So I might need to restructure these, having that as a wave 1, then this is a wave 2, and then soon we might see that pump to the upper side in a wave 3, and I'll draw out the target area if that is the move that will play out. And that wave 3 I'll give you a target area, and then a wave 4, and then complete a wave 5 for that count Elliot wave 1. In that movement, that brings me to the very first key scenario that I expect to play out on this chart. It's possible that the price of Harmony One, once we touch this key area of support down here, we might find a nice reversal to the upper side. So once we go to around the 0.19, it's possible that we find a reversal to the upper side, break above these key areas of resistances and have a retest. And once we see a retest of these key areas of resistances, then that would mean it's possible that Harmony One might unlock even higher prices and take us to around the $0.03 mark. And before we get to the $0.03 mark, we also need to break a key area of resistance at around the $0.029 mark, and in that movement to the upper side, then that will be my wave 3. And if I try to give you a target area for that wave 3 after restructuring this Elliot wave count here, I can use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting the low for that wave 1 to the high of the new wave 1, then to the low, which for now we don't know where the low will be, but if I use the current low that we have, that gives me a target area at around the $0.03377 mark. So that will be my target area up here for that wave 3 to that point. Then we can see a nice retracement in a wave 4, then continue pushing to the upper side in a wave 5 to complete this higher Elliot wave count to 1. Then after that we can see an ABC correction to form our wave 2. And it's also possible that down here we might not find support once we get to that key area of support at around the $0.19 mark. And once we lose that key area of support, continue pushing to the lower side, I expect us to find our next key area of support at around the $0.17 mark. And at that point we can then find a reversal to the upper side, and if that plays out, then my wave 3 will still be playing out. And if we lose that key area of support at around the $0.1917 mark, then that would be the worst case scenario for Harmony 1, because that would unlock even lower prices and take us to around the $0.13 mark. And if that move plays out, then we can say that our low for Harmony 1 is not yet in, and I'll have to extend the ABC correction to around this point at around the $0.13 mark. That is at the area that we might make that lower low. So I hope this movement doesn't play out, and maybe we find support at around the $0.19 mark or the $0.17 mark, then continue pushing to the upper side. And it's also good to note that if we go to around the $0.13 mark after losing these key areas of support, then this Elliot wave count to the upper side will be invalidated. So once you make a new lower low here, this Elliot wave to the upper side will be invalidated, and we'll have to restructure it in a different way and see it in a different perspective. So those are the key movements that I expect us to see on this chart, and I'll keep you updated on any movement that plays out, and also continue watching those key areas of support and resistances. And if I also take a look at the indicators to see whether those moves will be supported here on the indicators, you can see that on the RSI we are trading at around the 30 mark. That means we were in the oversold region, and we are starting to see a nice bounce to the upper side, and that means we have massive room for us to support the upward movement to the upper side. So once we find support at around the $0.1719 mark, here on the RSI the reversal to the upper side will be supported. Also on the MACD, here on the MACD we are just about to print something, so in the next few hours we might see maybe a bullish cross, and that would be very positive. That would mean higher prices could be coming our way. So those are the key movements, and I'll keep you updated.